Top 3 PDWs you should use after the test place buff. So after making my video yesterday, they already nerfed like a crap ton of these. So I mean, the P90 got nerfed again, the UMP45 got nerfed again, and yes, I'm gonna call it the UMP45 now. Please don't kill me in the comments. But they also made changes to the PPSH41, the MP510, the MP5, and I think that's it. They made changes to those guns, but I don't quite know what they are yet, so I'll update you guys on that later. But before we get to our number 1 spot, let's see if we can get 100 subscribers and 600 likes this video. We are so back, guys. We are actually so back right now. Coming in at number 3, we have the MP7, which this thing, it got a walk speed buff, and, well, I think they changed the ADS time back, and I'm dead. But despite that, this thing with the improved recoil and the walk speed buff, it's very speedy and it's very accurate. Okay. I don't really think this is quite the right map to be playing on. Hello. Goodbye. But yeah, I really like the changes they added to this thing. It can 5-shot to the torso at long range now, which it never used to be able to do that before. I think before it was like a 6-shot, like it did 17 damage at long range or something ridiculous like that. Which I don't think this thing, no, this thing doesn't have a long barrel, but despite that, this thing is actually really nice. In fact, I'll actually go ahead and put angled grip on here and see. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. But it also has a very fast fire rate of like 950, and it also got its ammo capacity increased to 150. So this thing is actually pretty OP now, and especially for like a rank 9. I mean, just starting out, you know, that's like what, an hour of gameplay to get to rank 9 or something like that. So you can get this thing really fast, really quick, and it's overall a very good option to use compared to some of the other PDWs. Like, MP5K is pretty good for being rank 0 after it got buffed, but the MP7, just for, you know, being the second PDW unlock, it's actually really insane. And it also has a penetration depth of 1.5 studs, so this thing's also really good on, like, Warehouse or, you know, maps like that. For number 2, we actually have the UMP45. But yeah, this thing was just nerfed after my video yesterday, so the long range damage doesn't 4-shot anymore. It's actually a 5-shot to the torso, but it still has that 2-shot to the torso capability at close range, so it's actually a very good close range PDW now. And I think this is also relatively low rank unlock. There we go, got that guy. But it's also extremely accurate, so that's another thing. Bruh, he was just camping in that corner. Nice try, nice try. But yeah, this thing may not shine at long range like it used to before, I guess it was technically yesterday's nerf because I'm recording this in the morning. Oh, also, by the way, this is going to go up on Saturday. So, happy Easter, or early Easter, to anyone that celebrates that. But yeah, I mean, it's Easter weekend, so hopefully you guys are having a good time with your family or friends or whoever. But yeah, unfortunately this thing was changed to 19 damage at long range. But with the torso multiplier, I believe it's a 2-shot at close range. And it also does have a higher penetration depth of 1.54 studs, kind of similar to the MP7, but a little bit higher. So yeah, it's pretty good. Muzzle velocity is not that great though, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this thing also has a pretty good damage ranges. I mean, you're gonna be 2-shotting up to like 75 studs, so I mean, I'll take it, you know, it's pretty good. Yeah, I also forgot to mention, I think the gun of the week is the MP7. I just don't really feel like making a whole video about it, so yeah, that's a fun fact. But yeah, the UMP, it 4-shots out to 144 studs, which is still actually a really far 4-hit kill to be quite fair. So the reduction in the long range damage doesn't really hurt this all that much in my opinion. It is kind of sucky, but okay, that guy's just like hopping around, bro. He's like a bunny rabbit. Hello? I don't know where he went. He just disappeared. Hello. He got up there somehow. Let's go. But yeah, I absolutely love the UMP. It's really good. I think, let me check what rank this is. Yeah, it's a rank 5. So that's actually a lower rank than the MP7. So that's something to keep in mind. If you don't have the MP7 yet, you have the UMP45. So yeah, it's pretty good. You do also have to keep in mind that the fire rate on this is only 625, so it's a little bit on the slower side. Now granted, it's not as slow as the what was that gun called? Hold on. Yeah, it's not as slow as the M3A1, which also got a buff here to where that gun actually 2 shots to 4 shots like the UMP used to before it got nerfed yesterday. But despite that, I think the M3A1 is slightly worse than the UMP, despite the higher damages, just because of the fire rate reasons. Like, this fires a lot faster, so you're actually going to be doing more damage, and like there's a better minimum time to kill just because of that reason. Hello? Where? Okay. Oh, there you are. Nice. But yeah, so we're going to go with the honorable mention as the M3A1. I kind of just went over this a little bit, but the M3A1 is a 2-shot to 4-shot now, without any of the funny torso multipliers. So even if you hit the limb, which doesn't really happen much, but even if you hit the limb, this thing is a 2-shot to 4-shot regardless. So it's pretty good. The only downside is that it has a really, really slow fire rate of like 450, I think, but I have muzzle booster on here just to make it slightly better, which it doesn't really help that much, but to be honest, it's better than nothing. There we go. But it is also insanely low recoil, so the muzzle booster doesn't really matter to the recoil that much, so that's why I just put it on anyway. So yeah, definitely if you use this gun, I would definitely recommend using the muzzle booster with this just to make it slightly better. There we go. As you can see, this thing is actually doing pretty good in close range. And it's also pretty speedy. The only problem is that the penetration depth is 0.5 studs, not 50 studs. Jesus Christ. That'd be insane. But the muzzle velocity is 900, which is also super low. So, Reload time's 2 seconds, empty reload's 2.6, which is whatever. Walk speed is 15, which is pretty fast. I think default's like 14. So 15 walk speed is actually pretty good. But yeah, this thing... Hello? Yeah, this thing's really good. I love this thing. It's pretty fun just to toy around with sometimes. So if you're kind of bored of just using your usual guns, like your go-to guns, I would definitely recommend giving this a try just to play around with. Coming in at number 1, of course, we have the P90. This thing it's absolutely insane. Even after being nerfed twice in the test place, I suck. Okay. Yeah, after being nerfed twice in the test place, this thing is still absolutely crazy. Mostly because of the absurd damage ranges this thing has with long barrel. Like, it's actually insane. Yeah, this is a 4-shot out to 103 studs, which, you know, that doesn't sound like a lot. But the thing is, with 103, I think it's 103 studs, yeah, that it 4-shots to. That's at 1,100 fire rate with basically 0 recoil. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. And I also forgot to mention that this thing is a 5-shot kill out to 180 studs at 1,100 fire rate. So, it's really, really good. Especially, well, even close range and long range, this thing's really good. Despite the lower close range damage, you can actually melt people with how fast this thing fires. But yeah, this is taking long barrel into consideration. So if you put long barrel on this, then that's what the damage ranges are. I didn't test default barrel ranges, but I'm optimizing this setup for like the best possible damage ranges. So keep that in mind. I'm getting destroyed. Yeah, that about does it for today's video. Please be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Let's see if we can get 100 subscribers and 600 likes this video. And shout out to the channel members, and I'll see you guys on the next one.